Hey, yo. Tohil, Nina. Oh, yeah.
You still got your vinyls?
I have them in the car.
Can I buy one from you personally?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
How much is that? Can you sign it for me too?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't have a Sharpie, but I'll sign
I'm
it
sure they
somehow.
got one.
I'm sure, yeah, somewhere. But yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
one then from you later then.
Yeah.
You got Cash App?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got all of them. Cash App, Venmo, whatever. Yeah.
Well, yeah, don't leave until
All right, cool. Sounds good. I'll come find you if anything. So, yo, what do you guys know? So, yo, good. How are you? Good and good. Oh, nice. Mm. Joe. Should I wait to start until? Okay. Okay. Kangarden, iets te dagen. Unageya, do han. Udante yuhi, gali eligan. To gish yadi dasko, yagi lo nu his school. Leolu, aniole. La hosh yagi elen, I say no agi kishi ham. Akstaya husky, coastal knowledge on egon. Uda thuki askaya, chigatati, daji ohi. Gonna get kanesai, dajo isolestani. Leolu, adiole. Squanu waiting, getting with the get doling. Din dot ni iski, gukstawa di do in. De gaja nuling, dagajan ostage shesting. En na yiji luki, yo idagine in. Le, hello. The gani gising, kohia, julaskin, jisquatan. Uodun jaketa, ascends tanto nestalin. Higeyan, we gani gisan. Jidegin closer in, skige yusan. Jiski no se lain. Jules scared of all stars sing. To star lain. Arseno, Askoski a one time. Gawatla idade gesho, elis quadante distin, ao seno, aos kits são o gesha. De Canadian de destiny, a da he will gesha in, gasata send agadu the lacing. La gusti gelian, iletla awenastin, a wanton, the gully teasing. Jija danti usa, ego higan jigesha in, ko higan, the gani gising. Ko higan, the gani gising. Are these things on? Right? Do you guys hear anything over there? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I heard myself earlier. It sounded like a robot. OCO. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. Just fling it around somewhere. Hey, I'll find it later. Hey, no, you're good. Jalagi au desquashti au duli hum. Jalagi au desquashti au duli heshti. Eli wushi squail hagan kohigan. Eli wushi squail hagan do the wadan. Jalagi idafno hulni doodle dawadisha. Jalagi dafno hulni dulcinisa. Jalagi wu igan squathano hideshti. Jalagi di no gisko ningo healan. Jalagi agi woni histin daji woni sin. Jalagi gagi woni histin gesan yigin. I say no ye etlue now danestin. Agi kisho tin jalagi agi woni histin. No gusunale ni gostan. No gusunale ni gostan. I no gajeli gesestin. No gusunale ni gostan. I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost. For a life of sin, I've paid the cost. For when I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine. And a woman's lies makes a heart like mine. For the day we met, I went astray. Started stumbling down that lost highway. I was just a lad, nearly 22. Neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Now, boys, don't start your rambling around. For on the road of sin are you sorrow bound. Take my advice, you'll curse that day that you stumbled down that lost highway. Negajin Nustin, you go Thahishane. Iusti, ye go Hidisi Sesti, Thana Yigesa. Juni Kurt the Degana da Dishkesti. Sio Guk Steliska, Idi Donai. Agigotat awadanto agalisis. Ude liga di kalaga wigaloska in. He you negostin. He you negostin. The kio he sailing. Sio duk sesta du liske. Sio arsegalo histane. Awa da ketchi go at awo hi you in. Ulo hastana galelad hin aso yin. Agigotat awadanto agalisis. Ude liga di kalaga wigaloska in. You negostin. You negostin. The kio he sailing. Dosti do kilo, la yigioli. Ayo unegu danto jockey no sailor. Udo do wadak te gisko, hint nu e thukin. Ba saying a dug nigo e sko in. Agigotat awadanto agalisis. Ude liga di kalaga wigaloska in. You negostin. You negostin. The kio he sailing. You negostin. You negostin. The kio he sailing. You was a deatland, dig a duhan, our testing dolan, chichu chigation. A mohi uwayan, joke down woan, judo the one decent, chichu chigation, chichu chigation. Slowly undathan, gati ohi, ojishi danelan, si oche dohan. Dikadini othni, danane lohesko, anali heligo, si oche dohan, si oche dohan. Lego hesti anda netliskon, guti hoin. Gano leskon winani tesking ani je justing agali hana wakto hiadan de dilo o destin, corrida gestin, kali o estin. Nani yo de jato yastis ges, ni ka Elohim, kali o estin, kali o estin. Lego hesti andan etliskon, guti ho in. Gano leskon enani teskin ani je justin agali hana wakto hiadan Cool. All right. How I'm playing later too, ain't it? Like, okay, cool.
Let me try something else here. Sionagad. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Let me move this around here. There's a lot of microphones up here. Trying to find some space. Everybody find a seat. There's some open seats up here if anybody wants to file in. Some up here as well. We have coffee and water, tea, refreshments. But I will go ahead and kick things off. Hosio Nagad, Nokwisi Dagwado, G Jalagi. Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer Lauren. I'm really excited to welcome all of you here on this exciting announcement. We appreciate everyone taking the time to come here from wherever you have come from. I know someone came from London, made a stop in Owasso, Oklahoma. So we really appreciate everyone coming here, and seeing all of your faces is really meaningful, and knowing that you're here to support our endeavors is wonderful. I would like to say thank you, Wado, to Agalisig Chuj Maki for the music as we were milling around here. Written and sung all in the Cherokee language. And also Burning Cedar for our catering, Nico Albert. Thank you so much for being here. And before we get to remarks, I would like to go ahead and recognize a lot of our dignitaries that have made the trip here, starting off with the Principal Chief of the Cherokee Nation, Chuck Hoskin Jr., who we will hear from in a moment. Cherokee Nation Chief of Staff, Dr. Corey Bunch. Cherokee Nation Treasurer, Janice Taylor. From the Cherokee Nation Council, we have the Speaker of the Council, Mr. Mike Shambaugh, District 9. Secretary of the Council, Dora Smith-Patskowski of District 12. Sasha Black Fox Qualls of District 1. Mr. Joe Deere of District 13. Danny Callison of District 15. Mr. Johnny Jack Kidwell, our at-large tribal counselor who's here with us today. We have also from the Cherokee Nation Businesses Board of Directors, we have Mr. Jerry Holderby. From Cherokee Nation Businesses, the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Cultural and Economic Development, Molly Jarvis. And from the state, we have Lieutenant Governor of Oklahoma, Mr. Matt Pinnell. And from the Oklahoma House of Representatives, District 74, Representative Mark Van Kuren. Wado for being here. And Dana Prieto of Senate District 34. And Mr. Fettgatter is here. Representative Fettgatter is here as well. I'm not sure of your district number, sir. 16, okay. Thank you all so much again for being here. We really appreciate it. This building is, representative of so much more than what you see, than what meets the eye. We're able to speak the Cherokee language in this building, which I should also mention that Howard Payton, our director of the Cherokee Nation Language Department, is here. Sir, thank you for being here. We are able to create content that was unimaginable, just a few years ago. And so we're so appreciative of all of the support of our Cherokee Nation administration and of our businesses leadership and our tribal council and everyone who really sees the value in what we're doing with Cherokee Film. And Cherokee Film, for those of you who haven't heard it before, Cherokee Film is an ecosystem. And so we've been building this for just the last 5 years. The idea started 10 years ago or longer, but for the last 5 years, we've really been in this building with this momentum, with all of this support. And the ecosystem consists of Cherokee Film Productions, Cherokee Film Studios, our Cherokee Film Commission, and our newest endeavor, the Cherokee Film Institute. And so the Institute is really, for those of us who work in and around the film industry, that we're really, with our partners at the Oklahoma Film and Music Office and our partners at the Tulsa Office of Film, Music, Arts, and Culture, and all of those invested in film around us, we all know, we hear about this. To build a film industry in an area, for these forever jobs, you have this three-legged stool. And so, a major part of that stool is workforce and workforce development. And so we can bring film and television here, but you have to have people to work on those. And then when you're looking at, our mission at Cherokee Film, we are really looking to increase that Native American and Cherokee representation because we've been left out. And it's time for us to tell our own stories. And it's time for us to build our own economies like we're doing with the Cherokee Nation. And all of these endeavors with this Cherokee Film ecosystem are symbiotic. They work symbiotically so that we can build up that infrastructure, build up this industry right here in the Cherokee Nation, tell our stories, create jobs. And a big part of that, again, is the workforce development. So I think the future looks incredibly bright. And when we're looking at doing all of these things, we shouldn't be doing it alone. We need to have partners, and we do have partners that I've mentioned already. But also, we're here to talk about a new collaboration with Amazon, which is extremely exciting. And we're really hopeful that through this collaboration that we'll see a lot of exciting new developments and hopefully more collaborations in the future. I would like to bring up at this time a gentleman from Amazon, the Vice President of Public Policy and Community Engagement, Mr. Brian Huseman.
Thank you all so much. Good morning. I'm so excited to be here. I am Brian Huseman, Vice President of Public Policy and Community Engagement at Amazon. I am thrilled to be here in the Cherokee Nation with you all today. I'm also thrilled to be home. I grew up in Oklahoma, in Anadarko, Oklahoma, in the southwest part of the state. Went to college at Oklahoma State University. And my family still lives here. They're in Stillwater now, so I came from Stillwater this morning. Of course, it wasn't the case when I grew up, but today Oklahoma is doing amazing things in the film industry. Productions filmed in Oklahoma are all over the box office and streaming services, award show, everywhere you look. In fact, Amazon MGM Studios recently finished filming our first Oklahoma-based production, the feature film Sarah's Oil. And one of the production partners for Sarah's Oil was none other than Cherokee Film. And the production chose Cherokee Film Studios as its home base. I want to tell you a little bit about this. Sarah's Oil is based on a true story and inspired by Tanya Bolden's book, Searching for Sarah Rector, the richest black girl in America. And the film is set in Oklahoma during the 1910 oil boom, and it follows the story of Sarah Rector, an African-American girl born in the Oklahoma Indian Territory who must fight to protect her inheritance. This is a great movie. We cannot wait for everyone to see it. And Sarah's Oil filmed in Oklahoma for over 34 production days. It had an Oklahoma budget of over $18 million and employed 124 resident crew members. And Amazon is grateful to the state of Oklahoma for its continued investments to support film and television production, and to the Cherokee Nation for its investments to make Oklahoma a diverse, vibrant, and competitive filming location. Amazon MGM Studios supports investing in the film workforce of today, but also tomorrow. And on behalf of Amazon MGM Studios, I'm honored to announce a partnership with the Cherokee Film Institute that will allow the inaugural class of 25 Cherokee and Native American students to attend the Institute tuition-free starting in January 2025. And through this partnership, Cherokee Film Institute graduates will receive practical training and education to prepare them to join the film production workforce. We can't wait to see where the participants go in their film careers and their contributions to Cherokee film in Oklahoma and beyond. Amazon MGM Studios, we so enjoyed working with Cherokee Film on a shared goal of increasing Native representation in Amazon's media offerings. Because at Amazon, everything starts with the customer. And customer obsession is one of our top leadership principles. And we know that our customers want more Native representation in film. And Cherokee Film is helping them get that. So thank you for your partnership and the opportunity to tell your stories. Our next speaker is going to talk big picture, and that pun was intended, about Oklahoma film. And it's my honor to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Oklahoma, Matt Pinnell. Thank you.
Well, an Anadarko boy, making good. I love that. Listen, we can't thank you enough for being here, and I'm sure, yes, you are always pretty proud to come home, I'm sure. I hear that quite a bit from Okies around the country and around the globe. So whoever's from London, if you're an Okie from London, welcome. We love that as well. I got up this morning at 3 a.m. to get a 5 a.m. flight from North Carolina to here. I'm not sure I would have done that for a lot of folks, but I do that for the Cherokee Nation. because it's always a great day to be on the res, Principal Chief. But this right here with this backdrop, this warms my heart. I mean, this is a very big day for those of us that I only know enough to be dangerous. It's really the experts sitting around these tables that do film and television every day. But they know how big of a deal this is, the start of an amazing friendship, a very powerful friendship, and a historic collaboration between Amazon and the sovereign right here, the largest tribe in the country now, the Cherokee Nation. I know that this is the beginning of a very powerful friendship. And I say powerful because of the stories that we're going to be able to tell here through, yes, Cherokee Nation citizens and what the Cherokee Nation is doing for the state of Oklahoma. Because that's another message that I have. Yes, you see Cherokee Film Institute on that backdrop, on that step and repeat, but this really is Oklahoma's Film Institute. This is a message that I'm delivering all across 77 counties, across 49 other states, that this it will be on par with the Georgia Film Academy and any other film academy in this country to train up the next generation of storytellers in this country. And yes, for a lot of it to be native talent certainly puts a smile on the face of Jen and Principal Chief and others that had the vision for this. As Jen said, this has been a long time coming. This isn't something we put together and that the nation put together last week. This is 10, 15 years in the making. The Cherokee Nation has always been a leader. It's another message that I want to kind of deliver to you all at Amazon in advancing economic development. Again, this is nothing new for the Cherokee Nation. Development and cultural preservation for its citizens and the broader community. Since 2014, more than 200 productions. Think about that. Already, more than 200 productions have utilized the Cherokee Film Office programs. The launch of the Cherokee Film Institute just builds on that. So again, that amazing, powerful step and repeat, again, they've already deserve a lot of thank yous of everything that they've already been doing. Cherokee Film Institute is not only the first tribally operated education and workforce development center focused on Native Americans in the entertainment industry, but it also represents, as has been said before, a larger movement towards narrative sovereignty. That deserves a round of applause. Narrative sovereignty. In a cutting-edge venture. This is a cutting-edge venture to remove barriers for Native Americans and Oklahomans, as I said, who aspire to join the film and media industry, a sector with increasingly representation. 32 films and television productions took place in FY23, FY24 alone, generating more than $153 million in local spending in Oklahoma. This is, yes, as Jen said, a forever industry. As we get more diversified as an economy, this is one of those industries that's going to help us get more diversified. So this partnership with Amazon is a powerful example of how collaboration between tribal nations and leading industries can drive innovation, create meaningful education and job opportunities, and tell important stories on a global scale. And the impact of such a collaboration is already being felt. Over 11,000 hires were made again in FY 23-24 across the industry, supporting a sustainable workforce right here in Oklahoma for Oklahomans and, again, our Native communities. And representation in media is more important than ever. More important than ever. And with over 37 film-friendly certified communities, Jeanette, please wave right on the front row. Our Oklahoma Film and Music Office is crisscrossing the state from Broken Bow to Guyman and everywhere in between. We now have over 37 film-friendly certified communities, 5 certified soundstage facilities now in Oklahoma. Cherokee Film Institute will just help ensure that Native Americans are not only represented in media, but also driving their own stories, reclaiming their narratives in a meaningful and powerful way. And we are just honored to, again, be a part of that. So, again, I want to say thank you once again to the Cherokee Nation, to Amazon, and all the partners that we have here today to make this possible. The state representatives and senators. Representative Scott Fettgetter was mentioned. We could not be here today, again, as on a state level, without the incentives that our state reps and our state senators had a vision for. And we're only getting started, are we not, Representative Fettgetter? We may have something in store for you all next legislative session as well. The Cherokee Film Institute is a symbol of innovation, opportunity, and progress. And it's an honor to witness its launch today. So on behalf of the state of Oklahoma, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And at this time, I'd like to welcome a man that requires certainly no introduction here, the principal chief of the Cherokee Nation and my friend, Chuck Hoshkin Jr.
Lieutenant Governor Pinnell, Mr. Huseman, tribal leaders from the state of Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to announce that on the basis of this generous partnership on the part of Amazon, that I am renewing Prime for one more year. One more year doing that. It's my way of giving back. Amazon is a company that is ubiquitous. It is global. That doesn't even need to be said. It is a force in the business life of the world and across society. What impresses me is not as much that aspect of it, is the fact that it has this long view of what society, particularly in this country, can be if we are thoughtful about it, whether it's as elected leaders or whether it's as strong corporate citizens. Amazon's made a choice, and that choice is to help elevate voices that for too long have been marginalized in this country, voices that for too long have been often a caricature in the entertainment industry. I'm talking about over the course of many generations. Amazon is viewing this as an opportunity to lift up stories and people that deserve it. They're making that choice. They can make a lot of choices, and I think it should not be lost on any of us that that's the choice that they're making. And I appreciate the comments earlier that part of this is customer-driven, and I think there is a hunger in this country and around the globe for stories about Native peoples and opportunities to see what Native creators can do. But I also think there is a measure of that's the right thing to do, irrespective of what the market may be demanding at a particular time, that Amazon is a company that looks deeply into what it wants to be and what the country can be and makes decisions big and small, always impactful in a way that can lift us up. So they have my appreciation. I'm excited about the Cherokee Film Institute and what it means, what the potential is, what the possibilities are. We are building at the Cherokee Nation the infrastructure, as you can see all around us, to be leaders in the film and TV industry, to create opportunities for content, for creativity, for Cherokee citizens and other natives to be a part of it, and for us to be a player in this industry that is a forever industry. And that's what I admire about our lieutenant governor, among many things, is he's also looking deep into the future of this state that we share and that we love. And if we're thinking about industries that are here forever, here in the world, in the country forever, then we ought to, in the state of Oklahoma, be seizing upon the opportunities to bring those opportunities here. And the lieutenant governor does that better than anyone I know. We're doing our part as well, because our view at the Cherokee Nation is that throughout history, when the Cherokee people have been allowed to do so, when we've been unshackled, when we've been able to chart our own destiny, we lead. We weren't a people that were meant to fall behind. No matter what time in history you examine, if we have been given the right to organize ourselves, to govern ourselves, to chart our future, to decide what our priorities are, History tells me we do incredible things and set the right priorities and look, as Amazon does, as the Lieutenant Governor does, and others among us, deep into the future about what we want to be. And what we want to be right now is a people in this century that are better equipped to succeed and create a great quality of life and keep alive what it means Cherokee than any generation before us. Not because we're better than the generations of Cherokees before us, but we're better equipped. And it's the first time in 5 centuries that Cherokees can look into a century and I think have more hope for a brighter future, a nation that's stronger than the 5 centuries before. And we've got to consider that precious, and we've got to apply that sentiment to everything we do. I'm not here to talk about the range of things we do at the Cherokee Nation, but many of you see it. Many of you see us tackling some of the most challenging problems in society and investing in areas that sometimes are communities and people that live in the shadows, and revitalizing things that are precious uniquely to us, like our language, making sure that in this century there's just so many more opportunities for all of that to get better and better and stronger and stronger. But I want you to know that this film initiative aligns with all of those really lofty and ambitious goals, not just about trying to lead in a market, not just trying to lead in an industry, but trying to make this a great Cherokee century full of so much opportunity. Our film effort is unique in that it links just about everything we do, everything we aspire to do, together in a way that's so future-focused. We have an opportunity here, and we're seizing upon it, an opportunity to tell our story in a way that we haven't before, and to invite other creators to help tell our story in a thoughtful way and tell the stories of many natives and other marginalized peoples. We've got an opportunity, as I say, to lead in this industry that's a forever industry in which these dollars and these creators and these companies are going somewhere, and they should not bypass the great state of Oklahoma, and they shouldn't bypass the great Cherokee Nation Reservation, and they're not going to because of this collaborative effort between the state of Oklahoma, the Cherokee Nation, and today celebrating Amazon. All of those efforts are so much less than they could be. I'm talking about the film and TV industry. If we don't take this additional measure, which is to invest in this generation of Cherokees coming up. Cherokee people can do anything, and we've proved it. For many young Cherokees, they're like everybody else in the country who's young. They can't be what they can't see, as the saying goes. They need an opportunity to see themselves as part of this industry. This is an industry that is particularly important because you can do this sort of work close to home if the opportunities are there. You can even, in some cases, do it remotely. That's good for our people, because if this century is going to be a great Cherokee century, we need our people coming home, staying home, and finding out that they can do anything they want. I think about particularly the young people that will be in this institute, funded in part by the generosity of Amazon, nurtured in an environment of great professionals led by Cherokee Film. I think about the fact that they may have grown up never imagining themselves in the film and TV industry. We're all young and we watch TV, and sometimes we may think that could be me, but they may have never thought that was realistic. The idea that there'll be people walking into this facility believing it can be them, and then learning how it can be them, and then walking out and it is them, and then they and their families and their communities and their people get to see them on Amazon Prime and some other streaming services that I'm not familiar with because I'm a Prime guy. That's special to me. That means that all of these efforts are going for something that is generational in nature, something that can help open the world up to this generation of Cherokees coming up, which is the best equipped, the best educated, the most poised to make this a great Cherokee century. I know for measuring this against some other programs where we've got hundreds and hundreds of people maybe going to these different programs and that different program, that this is a small number. This is huge. These are young people that are going to have their world open. Then there's going to be a whole bunch more of them that want to come. This is the beginning of the Cherokee Film Institute, and I predict that every year it'll get bigger and bigger. The opportunities will be wider and wider, and this century will just keep getting greater and greater for the Cherokee people. Thank you all very much, Widow.
Widow Chief Hoskin, for your thoughts today and for your leadership. We believe in this Cherokee century, this great Cherokee century, and we're really excited about what it holds. And thank you to Amazon as well. How exciting is this? This is really wonderful. Wrapping up our remarks, I wanted to let everyone know that you're welcome to stick around and have some muffins and coffee, but you can also take a tour. We have set up a mock classroom in the Cherokee Film Institute area, which is going to be right up these stairs here. Austin is waving his hand over there. He can show you the way. And I wanted to also introduce if you will, I'm putting you on the spot, Wave, our program manager for Cherokee Film Institute, Bretlin Bevenue. If you all... She has been working tirelessly to put the Cherokee Film Institute together, and she has a lot of really great things in store for all of our students. So if you all have any questions specifically about the Institute, feel free to wave Bretlin down. With that, I think we will just go ahead and close out this part of the proceedings and open it up for anyone to take a tour. Widow for being here. Thank you.